How about you, treacherous fiend? Kill my father, will you? I will set fire to your face, and then I'll freeze your balls. There it is, and then I'll chip away at your icy husk. Nice. That's what you get. Hello, everybody, by the way. My name's James. This is Aralon Forge and Flame, which is the sequel to Aralon Sword and something, I think it is. Basically, it's a great big RPG, aping the style of, I suppose, something a bit massive and open world like, I don't know, an Oblivion or a Morrowind or a Fallout or whatever. Obviously in a slightly more stripped down iPad and iPhone friendly kind of way. Let's loot this guy's body. Do some raiding. 11 gold. Nice. I have just started and gone through the little tutorial bit, which is basically me wandering through and killing some crabs. And now I'm just going to get rid of all these guys and their associated gold, and then I'll make my way on. So, as you can see, it's running relatively smoothly, a few stutters here and there, frame rate wise. Obviously I'm pushing this out to the capture device, and as you know, regular viewers, it can sometimes take a hit when it comes to like frame rates and such like, because, you know, puts this processor under a bit of strain. There's something red around here. Aha! More bandits. Right, so I'm going to tap them and target, and I'm going to pick up a fireball, for I am playing as a mage, because it's the only thing to play as. None of your warrior nonsense here. I can batter them with my stick, but it's much better if I just cook up a spell, fling it at their face. Let's see if I can turn around, and... So I'm only level, like, 2 or 3 now. I've managed to level up a couple, but not very much. Come on, one more, and you're done for. Smash! Beautiful. And now I'll take you out with the flame. Combat, I'm obviously just tapping on the buttons down the bottom there. I think he's interrupting. This bandit's interrupting my spellcasting. Die! Nice. There we are. It's a simple case of tapping them on them in the standard MMO style. Instead of pressing 1 and 2 and 2 and 1, you just tap on the button at the bottom. You can also see a sword button on the right-hand side there, which allows me to swipe me, in this case, staff. And there's a little climbing button. I think it's climbing. It might jump as well. Let's have a look. Oh, do a little roll. Neat. Okay, and I've rolled straight onto a horse. Here we go. Avoid the cooking fire. Let's get out there. Now we're talking. Full Red Dead. Let's charge this way and see what we can find. I should probably clarify that I'm playing as this female mage. I've chosen the character. You can choose between human or half-elf or troll. And my father has been killed by a bunch of, I don't know, troll dudes or something, and now I have to go and do the standard avenge the death of your father jazz. So I've now got to speak to some guy called Omaran. Is that him there? Hello! Right, I've selected him. Let's talk. Do I have to dismount? Let's dismount. Just in case. Too far away to talk. My voice won't carry 3.5 feet. Tragic news. Father was a good friend for many years, yada yada. Unfortunately, I can't skip through this. Actually, I can a bit. Brilliant. You couldn't during the tutorial. Your father and I met in our youth. Served as page boys. That's nice. Someone took him under the wing. Talking about politics. Old friends in Kalahheim. What did my father write? Don't know exactly. Carried a few letters. Come to my house. We'll talk more. Until then, be careful. Alright then, how did you know about Dad? That's the same thing we just discussed. Bye! Alright, cool. I'm going to get back on this here horse. And we can head off to
Greetings, friend.
That village. Hello again. We just talked. Let's see what's down here, shall we? So far, initial impressions, we're still learning. Zoom all the way in to switch to first person view. Can I ride a horse in first person? No, it won't let me. I have to be third person for the horse, which I guess makes sense. Let's pinch out a little bit. There we are. Yeah. There are some dudes up here. What's this all about? I assume I'm going to have to get off the horse to engage in combat. So, let's jump off and get a knoll. Right, you. Attack! And again, ice him. Problem with this combat is that it's always, well, a bit lacking in terms of dynamism. You know what I mean? It stands the same for MMOs, because generally you just have to keep pressing the one attack and wait for the 2 attack to charge up. And that in and of itself isn't particularly exciting combat, but, you know, you have to give it some concessions. You can't do an awful lot of extremely complicated fighting mechanics when you're dealing with what are primarily touchscreen controls. Just press the button and wait for the spell to cast, like that. Boom. And I get the impression, though I'm only near the beginning, especially given the first game, it's kind of leaning towards that great big scope. It's trying to do something massive and comparable to something like your console or PC RPGs. It's still obviously not going to be as in-depth as all that. I can show you, in fact. If I press the top left here, this gives you my inventory list. I can show you my stats. I probably need to upgrade, so I'm going to upgrade my intellect again, because I am Magi, and we need intellect to do better spells than that. I've got 2, 1, 3, bam. Let's go for a full intellect build. There I am, level 5 now. Very nice. These are the ways I can upgrade my spells. Apparently there are 5 points available. I can't upgrade it right now, though, for some reason. I don't know why. Oh, I can upgrade this one. Nice. Upgrade the fireball a couple of times. Let's also upgrade the lightning. Why not? Let's go all the way with the lightning. It's not lightning, it's frost. I know what I'm doing. We can hotlink that onto the bottom of the quick launch page. That's nice. That's a bunch of stuff about stats. There's your world map. So I'm galloping down there at the moment. Let's see how big this world really is. Oh, in fairness. Oh, it looks fairly big. It's good to know. Promising stuff. Now, this game is going to be coming out on iOS this week. So it's coming out on Thursday, which is going to be, I guess, the 3rd of December, I think, looking at my calendar now. The first game is probably around £4, £5, so I think it'll lean towards definitely a premium release, and it'll be on the slightly more expensive side. Oh, look, dynamic weather. How nice. And there's a foxy, or a wolfie. He's probably going to try and attack me, but I'm not going to let him. Let's see if we can find something impressive looking, like a castle or something like that. Something a bit classic RPG. This is the Ruby Coast. Incidentally, there are also graphics settings. I've got the texture detail set to, I think, high. It can also go very high. I didn't want to push it too hard because of the capturing. But it seems to be, plodding along at a fairly decent rate. It's got real-time active shadows there beneath the little horsey. Obviously, it's not, like, super detailed. It's not the best-looking game I've seen by a long way. But it seems to be solid, and bar a bit of pop-up and whatnot. Look at that, a little bit of lightning. Skybox is nice, look. Look at the pretty skies. Yeah, I've seen a lot worse. And these games are going for scale and scope. It's all fairly RPG by the numbers so far. Because of the whole, dead dad, go and avenge the dead father quest, blah blah blah. Which is all pretty par for the course, if we're brutally honest. Oh look, an encampment. Cool. What we got over here? Can I go and harass some people? Did I say harass? I mean help out the locals. Of course. Can I get in here? Swamp hut, let's go in the swamp hut. I just want to see some interiors before we bail. Ooh, the hut seems to be abandoned. Oh, is that it? Is that all I got? Cooking fire. Can I do anything with the cooking fire? I can make some soup. Yeah, let's make bear soup. Oh, I need some rabbit meat. I don't have any at the moment. Oh, well, I'm going to go and get the ingredients required for bear soup. That's what I'm going to do in my time. This game is going to be coming out very soon, as I say. Check back to see how we feel about the game for real in our review, which will be up later on in the week. Thank you for watching. I shall see you all next time.